So decorum. Let's maintain absolute. What is time? So they've not taught you time in integrated science or whatever. Don't be shy. In mathematics, what is time? Yes. The speed rates. That's deep. Yes, someone else? Time is work. Okay. Yes, someone else? What is time? Okay, without wasting much of our time, time, according to Oxford Advanced Dictionary, time is that which is measured in minutes, in hours, in seconds, and in days. Time is that which is measured in seconds, in minutes, in hours, and in days. So, for example, when I ask you, what says by your time? Can you check your time? What says by your time? That is, what time are we? So, what is used to measure a particular season or a particular period of time is called time. Now, what is management? Anyone? Management? What do you understand by the word management? Management. Say manage. Let me tell you something. How to answer questions. You can think about a particular thing. We say manage. You'll be hearing the word manage. But sometimes you may have difficulty in expressing that your understanding. Manage. You'll be hearing about manage. Manage. Say manage. Your mom will tell you, this soup, you go what? Manager. So what does that mean? Some of you are very conversant with that statement. This food, this gari, we go manager. So what is manager?
To let something last for a while.
Wow! Clap for him. Fantastic. Yes, someone else will have other. Anybody? Please, I need an extra mic.
Management is the judicious use of a thing.
Let's clap for her. Judicious use, I love that, of a thing. Someone else? Management. So now, having understood what time is and what management is, so can we now combine together? Can we combine that together? So who can tell me what time management now means? Anyone? Having understood time, having understood management, can we bring it together? Someone? Don't be shy. I know somebody have a point. Feel free to express yourself. So what is time management now? Bringing the two together. Can you try?
Time management is the effective or judicious use of how we spend our time.
Please, a round of applause for her. Simple. How we judiciously, some of you, that grammar is so big. How you carefully, how you carefully use your time without doing things in excess. You cut in excesses of your way. So therefore, time management is the process of organizing and planning how to divide your time between specific activities. This course is very, very important, and I need you to pay attention to it. The man standing before you, I don't know how to manage time because sometimes I have a lot of things to do. So at the end of the day, you end up doing nothing because you have not set time, certain things. I remember what my spiritual father told me, PG. So I know he called me one day when we were still at our, Apuri church, when we were still in church, in the office, when our office are still at Apuri. So he told me that I need to write, maybe you have an event, you have a lot of things to do in a day. You have to read, you have to wash plates, you have to take care of your brothers, your siblings, you have to, go to market, you have to cook. You have all the course to do in that particular day. And sometimes you end up not achieving those things. Has it happened to you before? You have a lot of things to do, and you end up not achieving those things. You know why? Because you have not mastered the arts of time management. So how do you do this? You need to have a to-do list. Somebody say to-do list. Say to-do list. To-do list. To-do list means you list out every activities you want to do in that day. So you must get a note or a jotter. Instead of some of you, they give you jotter, you now waste it. You begin to write nonsense. Inside you are drawing a cartoon. So you list out everything you need to do for that day. Are you with me? Are you with me? You list out everything you want to do for that day. You now put from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. You put dash. I want to wash my plates. From 9:30 to 10 o'clock. As in, what you want to do, ensure that it will take you how many minutes? So it is the duration of the time of your activity that you put in your to-do list. So that will enable you to maximize your time to achieve your itinerary for that day. Are we together? Are we together? Are we together? If you are with me, say yay. If you are not with me, say nay. Look at your neighbor. Say neighbor, my friend. Are you here? Are you here? You dey here? If you know they here, come here. All right. So why do we need to manage our time? Number one, time is of the resources. It's one of the resources God gave man that he must account for. Every time you spend on earth, you will account for it. So the more reason why we must practice the act of time management. Life, the truth is this. Some of these courses, as it applies to you, it applies to us. Are you with me? Are you with me? If you can master this, it will help you a lot to achieving so much things. Number two, life is measured with time. To waste time is to waste life. Time wasters are life wasters. Are you getting that? To waste time is to waste life. Time management facilitates productivity. It helps you achieve much in less time. It facilitates productivity. Life goals and purposes can be achieved when time is well managed. Life goals and purposes can be achieved when time is well managed. So if you manage your time well, your purpose in life will be well achieved. Yes, you will maximize potentials. You maximize purpose. You maximize expressions. Number 6, your life cannot be organized without time management. I was once a victim of this, though I'm still also, thriving to get better on a daily basis. Your life cannot be organized without time management. Now, steps to managing your time. What are the steps to manage your time? What are the things you need to do to manage your time? Number 1, you must set smart goals. Probably you've been taught goal settings, right? Some of you are conversant or familiar with goal setting. You've heard the word SMART before. How many of you are familiar with the word SMART in goal setting? S means specific. M, everybody write it down. SMART is an acronym for what I'm going to actually give to you now. S, your time, your planning, whatever you are planning to do, your goals must be specific. Your goals must be specific. Number 2 It must be measurable. Measurable. Measure. measurable. Measurable. A, achievable. Whatever goal you are setting must be that which is achievable. The har. Somebody say har. Somebody say har. Somebody, you don't know how to spell har. Say har. Say har. Say har. Somebody say ha. I did not say ha. Say har. Must be realistic. Say realistic. I will ask you this and I'm telling you now. Realistic. And the T is time bound. Time bound. Time bound. So, number one step is to set SMART goals. And I've actually given you the definition or the meaning of SMART. Number two, you must prioritize well. Prioritize well and wisely. So, you must prioritize tasks based on importance and urgency. Like I've said, you must have a daily to-do list. Everybody from today. Are you getting what I'm saying now? Part of the assignment I'm going to give you is tomorrow. You will write a to-do list about your activities tomorrow. That's the assignment I'm going to give you. So you need to work on those things every day. In the office, we have a lot of things to do. So when you have so many things to do, you now list everything you want to do. You list them on your jotter. In your jotter. Then you will now begin to tick which are the ones that are most important. The most important item or activities or itinerary on your list are called the prioritized. That is, you play priority on them. They come first. For example, in a day, maybe tomorrow's to-do list is number one. You wake up, you have your morning devotion. From there, you begin to, you sweep your room. Then you wash plates. Then you take your bath. You brush your teeth. And then you take off from home to class here. It will take you like 30 minutes to walk down here. And the class starts what time? The school starts what time? 9. And it will take you 30 minutes. So what time do you think you will leave home? If it will take you 30 minutes from your house to school here, what time will you leave home? School starts by 9:45 and you have to trek for 30 minutes. What time would you leave home? 9, 15 minutes after 9. If you leave home by 15 minutes to 10, will you meet up? Will you meet up? So in that order, you prioritize that time. I need to leave home by 9:15. You don't put that coming to school to around 3 o'clock p.m. No, it won't work. Are you getting what I'm telling you? Are you grabbing something? You are getting it. Are you getting it? Are you sure? How sure are you?
Very sure.
All right. You were here yesterday, right? Oh, fantastic. So, then another one is importance and urgency. We are talking about prioritizing wisely. Number one, prioritize tasks based on importance. Number two, importance and urgency. Do things. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, let me come back. We are talking about steps to managing your time, right? That's a subtopic. Under that, number one, the steps you need to take is number one, to set SMART goals. You get that one? That I make the vision for SMART for you, right? So number two is prioritize wisely. So under prioritizing wisely, we have how to prioritize wisely. It's number A, prioritizing tasks based on importance. Do you get it now? Is it clear? Oh, good. Number B, under prioritizing wisely, is you prioritize based on importance and urgency. Number B. The C, prioritizing based on importance but not urgent. I will explain to you. Now, you have important activities to do in a day. Are you with me? Let me explain that. That importance and urgent. Importance but not urgent. There are some things that are important to you, right? But they are not urgent. Maybe you want to visit your friend. Is visiting your friend important? Yes. But is it urgent? No. You need to come to school. Is school urgent? So which means that, which one will come first in your agenda? That's what I'm talking about. Do you get it now? So, important but not urgent. So you bring those things up in your to-do list. Are you getting what I'm saying now? Is watching film, watching movies, is it important? Even though it's important, is it urgent? No. Brushing your teeth, is it important? Is it urgent? Taking your bath, important? Is it urgent? Fantastic. So which one will you put first? Which one will you put last? Watching, can you clap for yourself? Now you are getting what I'm talking about. So another one is, there are some things that they are not urgent and not important. You set those ones aside. What are the things that are not urgent and not important? Like maybe in your to-do list. Maybe some of you say, I want to practice what's it called? This one. Makeup. Is it important? Is it urgent? You push them aside. Now, you need to be in school. You now carry, what's it called? Makeup paint. You now went to buy paint in the market. You buy emulsion, you buy gloss. That's the reason some of you, we don't, paint is expensive now because of some people. I will not mention them. Should I mention them? I should not. They are begging me. They want to look good. All right. So, the next one is, so what are the benefits? Okay, what are the consequences? What are the consequences of poor time management? Now, let me quickly say this before I move to consequences. In time management, in prioritizing your schedule, always put a space for break. Don't run all your schedule without having a break in between. Work and no play makes a dull boy. So sometimes it happens to me. Sometimes I may be busy all through the day, sitting with the system, but at the end of the day, it will result in fatigue. What do you know fatigue? Fatigue means tiredness. I remember that when I was in primary school, they taught us fatigue in PhD or tiredness. So when you overwork, and you don't have a break, a time for break, what happens? You'll be tired, you'll be stressed. Now, you won't be able to wake up early in the following day to do certain things. So in between your schedule, you must learn to put break. Not break that you now sleep for 4 hours. So, are you with me? Break. Somebody like me, also maybe I'm working and I have like 10 minutes nap, 10-minute nap, I'm back. I continue my work. Some of you now sleep. They will now wake you up in the afternoon. You say, you now greet your mommy. Good night, ma. It has happened to me before. When I was very young. They wake me up in the afternoon. I was saying, good evening, ma. So it tells you that, of course, tiredness might actually result into that. So now, let's move on. Are you enjoying the class? Are you getting something? Are you sure? I will ask you questions so you know that. Consequences of poor time management. So what happens when you poorly manage your time? Number one, it will make you waste time. You will waste time. Number two, lack of achievement. You will not be able to achieve what you want to achieve. Number three, it will lead to stress. Am I too fast? You need to pick because of my time. So, number one again, it will make you waste what? Time. Number two, lack of achievement. You will not be able to achieve so many things if you don't plan yourself well. Number three, it will lead to stress. As in, you know that when you are confused and you are disturbed, you'll be stressed. Yes. When you don't know what to do, when you are just hanged in the hair, it can lead to stress. You may not be able to, do so much things. Are you getting what I'm saying? The next one, use calendar to set a long time goal. Write down the deadline. Maybe you want to read a book. Are you getting what I'm saying now? You can set days for them, for what you want to read. Maybe per day, one chapter per day. For anything, or for probably you have a long-term goal you want to achieve. Who can tell me an example of a long-term goal? Example of long-term goal.
Skill.
You want to learn
A digital skill.
digital skill. What do you do? What do you do?
Sometimes you can probably 6 months duration or 3 months duration. You can mark out the days on your calendar too.
Nice one. So if you have something like a training you want to actually attend, and it will take you like probably 1 month, on your calendar, you will put it, number 1, day 1, I need to learn this. Day 2, you learn this. Day 3, you learn this. Till the finishing day, which is 30 days. So you can, in your calendar, you can put it there. I remember my mom, on our calendar in the house, you will always see certain activities. She will map those things out and write name on those things. So then I don't understand what she was doing. It was later on, and I was, wow. So she has plans ahead. So she marked them on the calendar. Now you have phones. How many of you have Android phones? You can set those things on those. You can set dates and put appointments on those things and actually help you out. All right, let's move on. Where are we? Number 3, it will lead to. And number 4, it will bring disorganization to your plans. If you have poor time management, it will bring disorganization to your plans. The last point, benefit of time management. So what will happen to you if you can manage your time well? What are the benefits? Who can tell me? Benefits?